Thank you, Brooke. Our big story today, Border Patrol agents are expected to begin staging in New Orleans for what is being called Operation Swamp Sweep.
The increased immigration enforcement will start closer to December 1st. So here's what we know about the operation so far. We know around 250 Border Patrol agents are expected to take part. Officials say their goal is to arrest around 5,000 people.
Now, those teams are expected to target neighborhoods in New Orleans, but also Jefferson, St. Bernard, and St. Tammany parishes, as well as Baton Rouge and southeastern Mississippi. Here's a map of where agents will be set up at two locations in particular, the Naval Base in Belchase and the FBI New Orleans field office near the lakefront.
As concerns intensify over the immigration crackdown across the metro area, the city's mayor-elect Helena Moreno says she plans to make sure residents are prepared as best as possible.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel picks up our coverage this morning to explain what Moreno knows about what's going on here. Any specifics, Mike, she was able to tell you about what's set to come?
Yeah, the short answer is no, and that's basically because she doesn't have any. Outside of what we have been reporting, Mayor-elect Helena Moreno says she is basically in the dark like the rest of us when it comes to this operation and what it will look like, and that has her a bit concerned. She says she has not gotten any details from any type of federal official about what they're going to be doing and what it's going to involve. Now, because of all of the unknowns circulating around, Moreno does plan to release some guidance a little bit sometime this morning to kind of give some easement to anyone who may be a bit worried or concerned. That'll include everything from what to do if you're approached by an immigration officer or what steps should be taken. She also plans to call on the legal community to help ensure due process and civil rights aren't being violated. We have been looking around, but we haven't seen any of that be released just yet. Moreno says this lack of information and having to rely on what we're seeing happen in other cities really causes some type of fear in communities.
And I think that there is concern all the way around. This is really not something that is a partisan issue. This is really a community issue of not having a real understanding of federal forces coming into a city and what exactly they're going to be doing.
Moreno says she has been in contact with the police department, which, by the way, is also in the dark when it comes to this operation. I did ask Moreno whether she has been in contact with the current mayor's office about all of this, and she said she had not. Live outside the field office of the FBI here in New Orleans, Mike McDaniel, WWL Louisiana.